How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Troy. And here at 2A News Now, you get your Second Amendment news. Straightforward and to the point with no BS added in. A New York City man built dozens of ghost guns in his apartment and test fired them in Central Park. The guy's name is Roberto Guerrero and he's 29 years old. And he was indicted on Tuesday for making dozens of weapons using a 3D printer. But that's not it. He advertised them for sale online. And part of his advertising online was of him using those firearms that he made in Central Park. The NYPD raided his apartment in the early morning of May 20th. They found ghost guns, which are really home-built firearms, and parts all through his apartment. They were in cardboard boxes and in bags. And some of the 3D weapons that were found were fully operational. They also found one 3D printed pistol that had a magazine in it that was loaded with ammunition, and also what they called a 3D printed assault weapon style pistol, and 30 3D printed pistol lower receivers, including one that resembled an AR-15. They also found other tools and filament to be used in the 3D printers. They say Guerrero has been making these weapons since September of last year and was selling the firearms through online retailers under various different names. He advertised his designs of different homemade firearms through videos he produced himself. And there are 5 clips he filmed himself shooting the firearms in Central Park. And investigators also found out that Guerrero's wife was involved in making the 3D printed firearms as well. And unfortunately, when the police raided Guerrero's apartment, their children were there as well. They say Guerrero's wife will be charged separately, but Guerrero himself has been charged with several counts of criminal possession of weapons, manufacturing and transporting weapons, and criminal possession of a firearm, and all of those are felonies. They also decided to charge Guerrero with misdemeanor counts of criminal possession of a weapon, failure to safely store weapons, endangering the welfare of a child, and unlawful possession of ammunition. I know that everybody that watches my channel know that people have been building home-built firearms for hundreds of years. But of course in New York it's against the law. And with Guerrero looking at those type of charges, and especially since they're gun charges, and there were children in the home, I believe he's going to face a lot of prison time. There should be nothing wrong with somebody making homemade firearms. And then again, he was selling the firearms without a license. And you know darn well he was doing it to provide for his family, especially living in New York City. The guy is most likely trying to pay for rent and food for his wife and his children. But most likely he's going to get convicted, and they're not going to see him for a long time. And that's the sad part of this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, I appreciate everybody sticking with the channel and supporting the channel. And if you're new to the channel and want to help the channel out and help it to continue to grow, please like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. I really would appreciate it. And I invite you to come back and watch my next video.